90s on my team. I mean, you're fucking 40.
Right.
That's one thing I noticed. I got a few 80s and stuff like that, and I'm getting there, but I'm not. I'm not getting fucking 90s like crazy. And this dude's elite.
Right. I remember you saying. I remember you saying something about that. But like you said again, I guess the devs really just don't matter or something. As much as I don't know, but because we still don't know. I swear to God, this is not the nowhere near the final fucking version, man. This
This matters, okay? But here's what matters, right? So my coaches right now, this guy doesn't have. They don't get an offseason, which is my quarterbacks and my running backs do, but that's it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then this guy is it's all defense.
Right.
So my offensive players aren't getting those big boosts in the offseason.
Gotcha.
And I'm almost there, Well, yeah, now everybody's getting that boost for me. This is my fourth season, so I'm not going to really start seeing huge boosts and upgrades.
On the move from inside his spot.
Right.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
You can't just come in, like, you can recruit 5 stars, and these 5 stars are the 1-star school, but if you're coaching it right, you can't just come in and build a fucking powerhouse in one season.
Over and over again, no matter what
the
defense tries to take away. Yeah, because the
that's what we want, right?
Whether you double team
oh, yeah. See, this is what he was asking about right here. I'll use Ivy because he's
he felt the heat trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or two.
Got some points.
Talking to the defensive coaching staff.
Like, this guy's got 35 points tonight. I can go into here.
I feel like we've got guys up front that can win
he's capped out.
We've got to let
But,
these guys
yeah, he's got 35 points. I can't do
and they're
shit.
doing it on the first play of the
They
game,
just
getting
can't.
sacked.
Right.
I can't unlock these.
What if you move?
What if I'm he's still capped?
So
Didn't help themselves much on first down. Let's see what they've got on second down from the 20. Hand off from the shotgun. Running hard.
Yeah, they're capped, man. Like, there's nothing you can do about it if they're capped.
I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny. You spin it, you never
Trying to find one that's not.
and you can't afford
But if they've been using their points, no, it's not.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand
They really use them throughout the
to
season.
their team. We've got to start fast, not just in this game, but we've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
It's that
And I think
motherfucker.
Reese hit it right on the head, too. The wheel of destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team
Talking
every
shit
year.
on the outside, shit on the opposite, shit on the inside, shit on that's a bad some business there.
So a lot of turmoil.
yeah. What is he? Well, that's a right tackle, right guard.
Is an important
Right tackle, the lead right tackle.
What is it? What is his What is he? What's that say? Oh, well-rounded. Yeah. You like the well-rounded. I remember you telling me that.
I do for tackles. For guards, I like the powerhouses. You see, elites don't have
To
caps.
the air, it's James.
Except IQ. The IQ's got caps.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you
Right,
make sure
he's
you
off
get
the line,
that
you expect that.
physicality, using your pads, running through.
Hey, let's
and
see
guess
if
what?
this
Not
guy.
only this play does he
He's
feel
elite.
it. Next time he tries.
And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple.
Anything that I can use.
Defensive linemen live to get after the quarterback. To get
Yeah, see, it
sacks,
won't
to
let
get
me unlock
those
it
big
either.
hog mollies up front.
Yeah.
So I think these automatically unlock now
Taste dirt.
when they get up.
To a certain
Yeah, because this is where you unlock. See how it says not enough points?
right.
So this is where you can buy the actions.
Pitt will have to put
But
this
I
one
think
away.
these automatically unlock now. I don't think you actually have to. Well, they got numbers
A
for some. I
fairly
don't
short
know.
distance here toward the sidelines. Not
But
his
you're going to have
best.
to make a choice. Yeah, if that's the case, right? Like, you're going to have to
Yellow
choose.
Jackets offense.
Do I want to unlock a trait or an ability, or do I want to make them a little better in something?
So what you're saying? Okay, so with the freaking coordinators, it just doesn't roll over. Like I thought yesterday we saw that if I'm a tactician, I want a coordinator that's that was what did you say yesterday? You wanted a motivator? No, I think you said you wanted a motivator called coordinator if you had a tactician coach, because the assistant coach's shit was a little more important to me.
Yeah, so what I'm looking for on coachability is like, this is what I do. I'm going to unlock the top side of recruiter, top side of motivator, top side of tactician.
Okay.
That makes me a balanced coach, right? That's what I'm going to do. At that point, I got to make a decision. Because I don't know what the cap is yet on coaching.
Right.
But at that point, I got to make a decision. Do I want to go into the bottom half of tactician? Do I want to go into the bottom half of, what do I want to specialize in? Right?
Yes.
I want my coordinators to be balanced in all three. I have yet to find a coordinator like that.
If you're a great third down team, it's invaluable to your offensive
So I want my coordinators to be like, I want my defensive coordinator to have all the bottom side of those three.
Right.
Right, and the offensive coordinator have all the top side of it. I haven't found that yet.
Wide receiver coming across in motion.
That's what I want, but I'm not getting that. You know what I'm saying?
Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough.
Like, this is almost what I want. This guy's got almost the top side of their field, right? And then this guy's got the bottom side field. That's what I want. And then I'll have both sides. It would be fucking nice if both of them had both, but I haven't found a coordinator I like it.
Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second.
Like, you think I wanted a motherfucker with Architect? I mean, yeah, Architect's good. They earned bonus XP, 3-game win streak. And then, like, this guy has a chance to increase the random skill cap. And each time he levels up. The key to that, though, is if they're already capped, they're never going to level up. So guess what? They're never going to have that chance to increase the cap.
You think that's a glitch, or you?
No, that's not a glitch.
They just
that's
mad.
not a glitch, because the next one is when you win a national title or conference championship, they have a chance to increase the skill cap, right?
Right.
So if you win a conference championship and increase the skill cap, and a player increases the skill cap because he won the championship, now he can use his points again, and then when he uses his points, he has a chance to unlock another cap. So I don't think it's a glitch. I think it's a way to keep you from just, building a tough team of nothing but 99s.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
So, dynasty-wise, you think
and he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0.
no, not done. Well, gameplay-wise, besides that, you think the game's gonna be a lot slower with the build or whatever? Well, I know most people just gonna jump in here strong, but do you think the guys like us who actually build and take paying attention to all this shit?
It's gonna take time.
Okay.
But I'm gonna tell you this: my Arkansas team's only at 84 overall, right? When I came in, they were 76 overall.
Here he comes from inside his own
I played my game style.
executing all of the
Kept controlling the clock, and I was hanging in there with them teams that were way over.
offense back on the field and ready to roll. They hope
Uh,
to be able to cash in
when I was
on
playing,
this drive, David, after having
now
to
most of the
play.
time I just set the game to win, because I was focusing mainly on
Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
But
Oftentimes
if you
when
want
you're
to
playing
go there, I
conditions
think
like
it's
this, it's raining. You'll see a lot of the skill players offensively take off
Oh,
the gloves because they want to be able to feel the football. They think it gives them better control.
yeah. See, there's not a team in the 90s.
I'm looking at it now. Yeah.
You know the ball security is going to be one of the biggest.
I know when I went to check to see the 5-star teams, like in the lobby, it was only like 4, 5 of them.
I mean, Georgia.
But they still not 90. They 89. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, they're still about 90. And now the year like Georgia has a pretty
They pick up half of
And
it
they are
after second and 5.
I know the passing game sells, the passing game
No,
is exciting.
they had, yeah,
It's
but
not
Georgia,
exciting
like,
when
some of
5 or
these
6
teams
yards
are
pop up
recruiting
around
like
it, but it will be
40,
very
30.
successful.
They'll try the run. And he was
Come on,
able to
player.
run through a tackle. They finally get him, but not until
And
he picks up the
I'm
first
only
down.
recruiting my defense.
Well,
Yeah, you can, like, you can go in, man, and recruit. Like, you know, especially when you're building a team, right? You just usually try to get the best players possible to get rid of the shitty ones.
Correct.
So you can come in and grab and take a team from 6'9" up to the 70s, mid-70s pretty quick, you know. But the progression rate, everything is it's not near as fast. Now, like I said, it's just a beta, right? We don't know what the final game will turn out like.
On second down, looking again to throw.
It's not near as fast, so the final version, if it's like this, you know, you're not going to have teams, even if they you know, 3 names in a row. They're not going to have fucking 99 overall teams.
Gotcha. Yeah, I noticed that. Now, and I think I'm okay with that.
Oh, no, we had to do
On
this last
third
year.
and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board.
My wife just got a check from her college where they owe their money, I guess.
Yeah.
For a dollar.
Hey, it's still NIL, baby.
That's NIL. That's NIL.
I love your wife is crazy. I love her, bro.
They sent her a fucking check for a dollar.
That's insane. That's insane.
So after
I'll
putting
take
3
it
on
up
the
to
board,
me.
the kickoff
Oh!
team is out there ready.
$1 no.
He said, I'll take us to the bank tomorrow, baby.
Now, we did the online, you know, where they can pick this check.
Yeah.
Their state check.
10-yard line, he'll bring it
Or
back.
taxes.
Yeah.
And they kicked it back. So I'm just going to take it up to the bank.
I did that one time.
I did it last year, too, though. Went through the deposits.
I did it with when I. Hold up.
Good news. Now this offense has to get it going.
You're
Get
down,
out
right?
the fumble, Jesse. Move on.
That's when we put it here,
They're
Ken.
upset with themselves, too. They're an offense that pride themselves on ball security. Let's see what they do right here.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
The quick passing game.
I'm kind of with my wife, though. I'd rather just say, hey, you want this dollar or not. Because,
For real.
I really don't want to, you know, it's going to cost me more gas to deal with
I'll tell you, this is a running back.
Yeah, man. It's too early for this shit, man.
Down there, but you got to do a great job game tackling.
Yeah, they,
This is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And the freshman will
may not
chalk
be
up a
hurt.
sack.
He's old.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the
You're
ball
not bothered.
deep down
Just
the field,
paying the other
throwing
beta
it with the
test.
consistency they want.
Yeah, we just chilling, mommy.
Standing up straight.
He's like, yeah, y'all are so busy.
I might go back and tell her stop.
See, my son came in here and he was like, how'd you get that? I was like, oh, I've been playing this game so long. They offered me a job to beta test their games. I get paid $50 an hour.
Oh man, what?
He's like, oh, January said, he's like, seriously? I was like, that.
I know my nephew came over, right? He was like, man, I ain't want to touch anything, man. But how the hell you get that? Like, hey, man, I've just been playing this shit for so long, bro. Like, this is their way of giving thanks.
I think so, man.
And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first
But I
quarter.
know, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter. And
I had-
Georgia Tech has the lead.
I even had Jelly and them guys reach out to me, man. So we must be doing something right, bro.
Yeah.
This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Quarterback on the keeper. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
And how nice is it?
I'm finna finish this game. I'm finna lay back down, man.
I know I have options. I can do X, Y, and Z, but I'm just going to let me run it.
All right, man, now you good. I'm going to play. I'm going to do another couple seasons. You know, probably. Like I said, I'm only playing like a couple games a season. I just go in and set my team to win every game and just practice with free. I'm averaging 10, 15 times on the season.
Yeah, I think freaking Dumb told me that he was like, you getting like, I think then you getting like 5 or something. He was telling me, he's like, man, go hard and figure that shit out again. I'm like, man, he the master of that shit, bro. He's the master recruiter, man. They gonna be on your head again, though. Watch.
On the move, run up the middle is stopped for no gain.
It is what it is, man. Code the territory.
Physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
From the gun, wants to pass. Caught close to the marker. It's White.
Efficiency, baby.
And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. And the Yellow Jackets are on the move.
My brother's like, how the fuck did you get that? I was like, they picked off the amount of hours. I was like, I'm pretty sure.
Motion from the offense.
Pretty sure I got way more than you.
They want to run it left here.
Man, if you make that block, you fucking.
Run defense, he picks up 4 to the 32.
And that's a really nice play. And it's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up and get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Yeah, I knew a couple guys that first started.
Working the middle of the field and it's complete. He knew exactly where.
Some of my young guys in RFL, they were kind of upset. They was the revamp guys. They were doing the mods and shit. A couple of them I came with. They were kind of upset and shit. And I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't make the rules for this shit. I just know I do my best to do what I gotta do.
I just said, guess what? It's the same damn game.
Right.
They'll go to the ground.
Put my freshman.
You start day one of training camp running your base runs. You need a few yards, you run these plays. You need a first down, you run these plays. You rep them over and over and over again. They're not sexy, they're not pretty, but in the end, they're effective, and they get you that new set of downs when you need them.
Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust.
That's on me. I hit R2 too quick. That's so speedy.
Well, in this situation on the field, this defense has their hands full because this running back just seems to have a nose for the end zone. Of course, he scored his last time out. He's really good down here close to the goal line, finding creases.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. How efficient
let's go.
they extend this lead here in week 5.
All right, bro. I'm gonna get you a later. We finish this game. All right, man. Hey, man, and stop messing with your wife, man. Damn it. Just go home. She's gonna knock your ass across the head one of these days. I gotta tell your fucking friend. She'll say, Skeet, I got tired of it.
I always go to her.
You finally did it, huh?
You give me money, I'm pretty much a free tester.
Yeah, that's all they care about. But a check it. Look, that's why she came in and said, look, I got $1. What you get?
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10.
Oh, shit. All right, hold on. All right, okay, good.
Get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started.
Let me try to call Charles and see where he at. Uh, from the airport to your house. Okay, let me see Charles see if he in town. All right, let me see.
Yeah, I was there, but I didn't do it. Arthur said it was, in fact, James LaRoche. That was the one that murdered George Shultz.
Never heard of this name. James LaRoche, his cousin, is with Arthur's wife.
Arthur told us that.
Oh my God, people will not stop calling my phone.
Like, why the fuck is he wide open?
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game. And you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
It just looked like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Dropping back, it's James. He's got his man. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. Hey! Touchdown, Pitt. And once he found daylight, it was candy bar the door, baby.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
And the PAT will draw them 1
Earl,
point
how you doing
closer.
over there with the game,
What a
man?
display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays,
You
and
gonna
a
break the
touchdown.
interception record again? Possibly.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and lining up in the end zone, Dave?
That's why recruiting is so important.
Oh,
They've
my
got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I
You
can't
know
let
why?
them have everything and have
Hang on, do
success.
you know why?
I got to be
You
aggressive
know why he
against
won
the
3
run
days?
or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say 2 words. Nick fucking, or 3 words. Nick
Give
fucking
to the
Parker.
tailback.
That's why.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've made 3rd down offensive key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28.
You know what's funny is I actually, one of my own clients, he went into
Wants to pass.
I grabbed
It's complete to the right. That one can really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 36. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
First down, you always want to stop it. How about this offense? Fancy. On the football, be physical, get a big game.
They'll ride the hot hand. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. It's amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series, but of a game sometimes.
Like 122 receptions, 52 receiving touchdowns. I ended up bringing that the next year with a smaller receiver, I think. That one, yeah, like 6, 77 touchdowns in one season. I was had like 22 picks. So I know about the double digits.
A 3rd and long coming up here.
That's like. Well, I see he won 3 natties off of that, though, sweet.
Yeah, he kicked ass with
Ramadan wants to pass.
I'm saying, it was a mid-range.
It's complete.
That away for our
And short
on the outside.
tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
And the Yellow Jackets will send out the punt unit.
Play down
First punt
on
of the day,
this
and he'll
because
love
play
to
down
lock him
on
up
this.
close to their goal line.
Play defense every fucking play. Oh, you play.
Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week.
And that's what I said. That's the reason I'm not even playing online because I already know what's going to happen.
Yeah, you already know what's up against, you know what I'm saying?
Late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
You've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready.
Yeah, I'm going to take it in halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points out here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
There's a timeout call as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer.
When you're running a drag route against man coverage like that, as a
No, I'm
quarterback,
talking about
you
once
gotta
you
put
got
the ball out
an already
in front
start.
of the
I'm
target.
not.
When you do that, you give the guy a chance
Shut me
to
up,
then
like
advance
this.
the
I've been seeing,
football up the field, pick up the first down like they did right there.
I'm taking it my time. Let RTC.
The offense calls
Yeah,
timeout, and they won't have any more left this half.
Okay,
You get man-to-man coverage and you're running that curl, I got to sell him deep. I got to get a little bit of space where I can make him think I'm running deep, and then I sit down real quick. QB, wide receiver on the same page, first down.
Oh, he's funny.
Looking to throw, it's James. Got his man
Yeah,
on the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming.
Stay over.
He's looking to throw. Quick completion on the out. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Going up top on first down. Quickly complete. He'll work his way down to the 28. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Atlanta. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. And with that, let's send it back to the guys on the flats at Bobby Dodd Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here.
Fuck that down.
Pitt will kick off, ready to get things started here in the third quarter. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
You just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around.
Yep. No, really, I've tried them all and they're all but something better has entered the chat. That something is Tobal. Say goodbye to milkers and say hello to dinner that cooks itself. Tobal takes all the housework out of your daily cooking. Just scan a code, sit back, and let the Tobal do the rest.
For sure, Bill. Appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, it's a vibe. It's so get started at Tobal.com.
This game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Picks up the first down. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line.
You want to type. Trying to get to the play, bro.
Let's roll. They pick their team. The best barbecue talent in the country. And 6 minutes, master of Q.
Hurry up. I need the medic now.
All new barbecue, bro. Tonight at 9.
I just wanted to, for something.
You can be trusted him.
He was a pastor, sheriff.
He's the Olympic doctor.
So, we'll have to speak with Arthur and get him to take the polygraph. And he agreed to take it. On the day that we were supposed to do it, then we went to pick him up. Arthur ghosted us.
Have you done Dallas yet?
Won't answer phone calls.
Yeah, that's all you can play to play anybody you want to.
No.
Himself scarce.
Oh, to play anybody you want to.
He doesn't
Okay.
want to talk about this polygraph because he knows what that
So the head, you can.
Yeah, it's random.
Okay.
We sat here, we made a call to him, telling him that we were going to come by his house around 11 to 2.
He sets up a tactical tail around Arthur's
Establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done it.
Oh shit, you motherfuckers! Y'all been here? Hello,
Yeah, what's up?
man. I'm still on the phone on this one.
On first down, it's 2nd and
I
5.
thought so. It don't hang up when you go on computer.
I guess not.
The hand to the running back.
But I was on a computer with you.
They get him on the
I
ground.
thought they hung up the phone.
This offense has to
This
get
is
this
it.
guy involved.
Hey, hold it, girl.
Showed you all of his tools on that.
Well, usually when I click on, like, if I'm in, well, I guess it was in a different call though. Yeah.
Yeah.
They go to the ground.
What the fuck? I thought I could hear a little voice. What the fuck?
5 yards on the first down play.
Am I tripping?
It's going to be important this offensive line.
No,
is able to
how,
get a
but
little bit of
damn.
push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can
I
make
had to turn my phone. I had to turn it back up.
Fast motion from the
Oh,
offense.
got
What
me.
defense is it on heroes?
Here's the handoff.
So,
They get him on the
cover
ground
screen.
after he gets enough to move the sticks.
That'd be fun to play.
I love when players
That's- you should be able to just run the ball.
understand where the first down
Well,
line
you
is,
can, though.
and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. And this sophomore's going to learn you can't force that type of pass. Very lucky to get it back.
I know it wasn't an interception, but a lot of times tips and deflections leads to interceptions. Great job by the defender getting his mitt on the football.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the ball is
I did that shit
intercepted.
knowing damn well it was covered too.
Takes it the other way. And he returned that into reverse skate in a hurry and takes it to the 46.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
The inside handoff. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes
Quarterback
you're
overthrows everything.
not going to run the football overly well. But if you
It's just
continue
that.
to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores. In fast.
How did you get burnt that bad, boy?
And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh!
quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Movement here from the tight end. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's going to pass. Quick completion on the out route. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
To the ground to try to pick up the first. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chain. The Yellow Jackets are moving quickly down the field.
And that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
We gon' ball forever.
Up in a bunch. Give to the running back. And a good solid
I think R2
They showed us in the first half, right? Loaded up.
Oh, I'm trying to wake it up now, man.
What do they do in the second half? Come back now, pull some guys, go the other direction, have success. Great job by the
He's on the same play on defense, bro.
The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44.
That's takeover boy. I mean, that's your little boy.
24,
They'll try
22.
to move the chains on the ground.
Same defense plays for sure.
On third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
And just a
Cover
great
3 Sky.
job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them
I'm sure
run
some
the football. That's 101.
individual adjustments.
Makes the catch, he's got enough. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
You should have posted goals for this shit.
Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Georgia Tech has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now, to bring
Foles
it
in the
home
chat,
as we
man.
check out the stats after 3 quarters. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory.
I was waiting on somebody to say something, but I was like, hey, fuck it. Ain't no damn rules for no beta Earl.
I mean, why did you push it out there?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, it's telling you, yeah, it's a beta. God dang.
They've got a lead here in
You
the
beat- you-
fourth
you
quarter.
cheat him, beat him to death.
Plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks
I'll
like
turn
they're
around and do
getting
this
sharp
right here.
as the game goes on.
You see it get picked out. That's all I'm going to do.
And the Yellow Jackets will have it 1st and 10. Wide receiver shows motion. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball.
Florida has no statute of limitations. That is
A lot
real.
of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
It should.
Give to the big fullback. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Period. You say you next. Hey, man, look. My ops don't even want to play me, bro. They giving me wins. So, like, come on, man. Rethink that. Rethink that shit, my boy.
Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long.
It's skeet, man.
22. From the gun, wants
Make
to
your
pass.
ass famous.
They're trying to get to it. That pass is well off target.
Make you famous.
He was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. So on 4th
famous.
down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot.
Man, I was watching that movie the other day, and I was like, they just don't make fucking music.
I know. I be trying to look for some westerns, man. It's everything just old school, bro. It's not too many new school good ones. I mean, Brick was pretty good. That was pretty good, but
that's the last good western I've seen in my really while.
True Grit, yeah, that was it, man.
No, Magnificent Seven.
Oh yeah, Magnificent Seven, yeah. Fuck, it's classic, bro. Show.
No, I won't with Denzel. Not the
Oh yeah, man, it was really good. But you know, that's a Quentin Tarantino movie, so I wouldn't expect nothing less.
I
thought he did Magnificent Seven and he did Hateful Eight.
He only did Hateful Eight. Magnificent Seven, I forget he did that, but it was Tarantino.
Damn, I swear to God, I thought it was Tarantino.
Shit, I got that Samuel Jackson's dick off. That shit was hilarious. Man, it's in oh, yeah, it's
looking to pass. It's James.
Oh man, come on, you gotta pick that.
I don't care, man. When he does it on, man,
big chunk of yardage is picked up.
I like old boy. I forget his the dude from Criminal Minds. He's like, it's fair. When he came up, and the boy, he's like, it was mine. It's fair. He bothered me first. Fair fight. Oh, that was good. That's a good movie, man.
Dude, Hateful Eight's done, you know, them same teams like the style, too.
He breaks a tackle. Tackle is made at the 48 to pick up a 5-man for the first down.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40.
Yeah, that was good.
I just want to get the first.
That's when I started liking it. Well, I liked him in Django too. I forget his damn name, but he got he got the hit in the show now with the Magnificent Gemstones and shit, man. Dude is yes. That dude is fucking yes, man. He is awesome, man.
I loved it before
the defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
Looking to go up top on first down. Gets it out fast.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first down. You got to keep this thing moving forward.
Defense is about firing off. Get the offensive guys and stand in your gas. Everybody knows where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be.
But obviously, if you win it, then I'll spend my
It's James. He's got an open man. He's run out of bounds, but not before.
If they don't have it for like 20 or something, it's good.
I'm sure they hope they don't have to exhaust all 4 downs, but it probably is 4-down territory as they look to take the lead with a touchdown. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Just like to see the quarterback have a clock going on. Forcing him to get rid of that football. Can't take a sack on first down in a goal-to-go situation and move your offense backwards.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. He's got it on the move.
It's on me. Game.
Yard line, really well done on that throw and catch.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback. See the big fella. Wait for him to get open. Hit him. Get a nice positive game.
They were all over him. Nowhere to go. As that third down play turned into a disaster.
Yeah, go to jail.
Trailing and getting
This
deep
man
in
here,
the game.
man.
They'll go for it here on 4th and goal.
Yeah, Coco,
The
man.
snap sets up to throw.
Oh, that slick little bitch. Good shit. Good shit, CPU. And that's on me. I didn't put him in spot. I put him inside rough blitz.
Sometimes you gotta get on up and shake the shit out of him.
But phenomenal athleticism. You just can't coach that, right? He's able to get to the outside and run that into a touchdown.
You know my ass, guys.
And they did have to knock through the extra point to move on top, and they have the lead in the 4th. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out.
I think if you want to take the next step too here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. He rifles one deep.
Oh my God!
And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Why are you overthrowing? Why are you
trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open? I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
Snagged in the middle. It's Knight. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch.
And a big key on that throw to the slot receiver, guys, is putting the ball out in front. The location of the throw is what helped that guy get extra yards after the catch.
Wide out in motion. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. The Yellow Jackets getting set on 1st and 10. Off the RPO. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And on 2nd down for this offense.
Yeah, you're trying to give a free scout.
The give to the back. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at 26 with the 1st down.
Let's still work pretty good if you gather a couple.
Well, he's having a run right up the middle. For like 70 yards on a big blitz.
That's a me. I hit R2 too quick.
Yeah, you gotta be careful on that.
Small game, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
He'll take a shot, and he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with an out.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some
That's
adjustments.
sad bunch.
And another nice game by the offense. All right,
10-20.
we got to change something up here. They're putting a big drive together, play after play, having a lot of success. How do we break the rhythm? How do we give them something that can create a tackle for a loss or a sack or something to get momentum back on my side?
Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
Yeah.
Drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11.
What up, brother?
He's looking to throw.
They tried a little short kick.
Quarterback
Thought
moving.
my guy will touch it.
Got enough space. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. And they grab
Hold up, boys. Give me some. Let me finish this game.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge
Do I go for 2 here?
by what they do in the clutch, in those big moments, and right before the half, in the fourth quarter, late in the game, just like right here. You need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can.
Motherfucker
Now,
working like Sean.
you're up. I need you to give me a stop.
Yes, I do.
My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you
25 left.
have to.
Yeah, I'll just down 17 points. Start this quarter. Oh, just that's how just gotta dial in.
They'll put the tight end in motion. He wants to throw it. Looking to the big tight end. And he makes the catch. It's a deuce. So it's a
Let's keep
70-yard
And a long touchdown.
And they finished it with a beautiful 15-yard run for the score. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field.
Why is he wide
There's
open?
plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment
Cover
get
3,
too
I have a
big.
purple
Play
and a
within
blue
yourself,
there, and
David,
he's wide
because this
open.
guy's practiced this situation
Like a
before.
fade route.
No doubt. Use the
Match.
sidelines. They're your
Every
friend.
pre-match, they've been talking about that.
Throw
That was
beyond
one of the
first
notes
down
in the beta is that they're working on fixing that. They're not covering the people until the big
Listen,
matches.
it's hard for an offense. When you're trailing late in the game, you've got to throw to get back in. The defense already knows it anyway. On top of that,
Now they cover
you've
3
got this
matches.
weather
I
that you
think
have
any
to
match
deal
play
with.
is fucking
These
dumb
conditions
anyway.
are
It's
not
either something.
conducive to playing pitch and catch. This is a big uphill battle for this offense.
Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. To the air, it's James.
I got him. Let's go.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
After that incompletion, there is so much pressure now on this quarterback to come up with a big play. They need to score a touchdown. They need to keep this drive alive to have any shot at winning this game. But it all comes down to this play right here.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Koch. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Here's a 1st down, but there is no time to lose as this offense gets to the line quickly. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Got it in the middle. It's Koch. Timeout called by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one. And all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field to all different receivers. To his
And he makes the catch inside the 25. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
Timeout, Georgia Tech.
Most important part of a clutch drive, put together some 1st downs, get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. The quick out.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a big 6. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
They want to continue this long drive. 9th play coming. It's 3rd and 5. Dropping back, it's James. Coming after him. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that.
What a fantastic job by the defense that time, forcing the incompletion. They've got the lead late, setting up fourth down. Can they come up with one more stop? If they get it, they might win this game.
Gotta have it here on fourth down. They're bringing heat. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on fourth down. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins. You can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That's going to do it for us from here for Jesse Palmer. Pollock, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
On the comeback kid, man.
What's up? I'm talking about
15 seconds.
I'm not talking about the comeback. I'm talking about the damn 6 hits and still winning. It seems like you don't need to play those 6 minutes, 7 minutes on the game, 5 minutes. That's going to be a long
Yeah, just have the accelerated clock off.
turn it off. 5 minutes. Nah, 6 minutes is where it's at, man. Oh,
We were able to verify that Mr. Graham's
you ain't fucking me yet. Yeah, accelerate the clock though. They got the play. That accelerated the clock.
I was down 31-14 to start the fourth quarter.
You don't not play defense.
I don't know, same
Oh,
defense.
really?
28-7, fourth quarter.
Got it half.
have to go look at it because it's in the vicinity of where the body's found and see if there's any connections.
They searched the truck, assuming it belongs to Mr. Graham, and they don't find anything of any interest. So they run the plate, and they discover that it belongs to someone else entirely.
It came back to
Sure.
the last name of
You're right.
Probably be
Welcome
gone.
to York Stadium in New Orleans, home to the Tulane Green Wave, and as this city likes to say, let the good times roll, and the Tulane fans are certainly ready for that. Today, a couple of SEC teams get ready to square up what ought to be an old-fashioned slobber knocker. As we'll see, the Vanderbilt Commodores taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Tulane Green Wave. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Tulane will kick it off to get this game underway. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The Commodores' offense will have the first possession of the game. And as we look out on the field, here comes the man who makes it all go, and it's this quarterback.
And he's
game.
That's why he's up for all these awards. He's known. Everybody knows exactly what he brings to the table. He can run it. He can throw it. They're expecting a big day from this young man.
Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking downfield, it's Ball. Showing the arm strength to the left. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Touchdown, Commodores. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make
One play tutty, see. Been running that one play tutty since NCAA 13.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Tulane's offense has its first opportunity of the day. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. Guys, this rough start is hardly what they had in mind to start SEC play, and it's not going to get any easier.
Well, no doubt about it. There were big expectations surrounding this program inside SEC play this year, and things haven't necessarily gone their way. They've had to fight a ton of adversity, but David, they believe they have the leadership in the locker room to turn it around, but it's got to start today.
Yeah, one at a time. Like, we got to start today. We got to find something. We got to find what we're really good at, what we can hang our hat on, so we can start to build some momentum throughout the season. Obviously not the start we wanted.
You over top, Jordan, bitch ass.
Inside the 10. Touchdown, Tulane.
Everywhere.
Pulled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land.
Cheese on the game.
The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. His passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And right down the middle. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
It's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of bounce, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers. After that last drive, you stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Oh, not able to hold his water, and the offense will have it stepped off against them. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Push back behind the chains. It's 1st and 15. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see.
Kill his ass.
I can get the games inside. I can get the games here, or get the tickets right here.
It's caught. It's Hodges. Makes the
I don't
catch
have
and
to
knocked
take a
down.
message.
And the
I pay
Commodores
$25.
Fullback's got it. He's knocked down the backfield.
Right. How do you think he gonna hit you? He said this.
No place for the big fella to go.
No, you do that, man. You going to jail, my boy.
So you got to stop him in his tracks right away. The way you do that is with penetration up front.
The Commodores send out the punt unit.
Talking about federal, nigga. They gonna have a bed. They gonna have a bed and bunk for you at Leavenworth.
3 times in that loss last week.
Bed and breakfast. 3 hots in the cot.
Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense is
Don't let go out send you to prison, man.
Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the
Over some content.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
To the ground at the back. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers in the stealing. You can't do it better.
3rd and short now from their own 48. From the gun, wants to pass.
It's kind of funny to listen to teams talk shit to teams that they're supposed to be doing, like, kind of shit for it, like,
That's a great job by the wide
yeah.
receiver there on critical downs.
You know what I mean, though? Like you're picked on paper to win that game, no matter what, right? So why are you talking shit? Because you already know you're terrible.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack tear.
I like my points transferred from the last 2 games. Man, that was a Here's $1,000.
That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30.
Hey, you're right now, man.
They'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long.
Them motherfuckers ain't have no problem.
Got his man downfield.
I mean, very large portions is definitely going to have problems.
There's a reason 3rd down is called money. What a great find.
Say what about Arkansas?
Great job finding his receiver.
See,
At the end of the game, you get 3rd down percentages.
No, I was talking about. I thought I heard take over. Say what
Goes a
about
long way in deciding who wins the football.
The handoff as they run the counter play here. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st.
If we're still a 4-star team, I'll be able to recruit. If they drop us down to a 2 or 3-star,
pressure coming. Takes a hit as he fires. Had it in his hands for the score.
Bitch tried me, though. Bitch sure tried.
Man, it's so hard to
that bitch ass nigga tried. Come on. This game is awesome.
For pass interference. That was beautiful. Great job in the end zone, making it a hard window to throw into, and when he caught it, making him feel you.
Trying to get to it. Steps away. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
I want to tell you,
This is a great job by this defense. You don't care about yards anymore. Yards are arbitrary. Let them drive down the field, so be it. You want to keep touchdowns off the board, and they might have just done that with a sack right there.
Did we ever figure out what that lightning electric shit is? Is that them heating up or something?
I hadn't figured that out. I'm assuming that's what it is.
Right.
And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful
that's the
drive.
flame.
He needs to make sure those mechanics are.
I'm talking about that blue electric lightning.
40 yards away. It's good. And with that, they've taken the lead.
I see what you're talking about. It's when there's the circle around.
Yeah. I'm so is that like he on light? He on fire or something? Okay.
And what's the flame then?
Yeah, what's the flame then?
If the lightning, that's when they get off.
Was the lightning he warm, or is the flame he's warming up, and the lightning he's electrifying something? Is that?
And he takes this from inside the
I seen the running back, and I seen my quarterback. Same play. They were like just electricity everywhere. Right?
That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play.
Could have been a lot better.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Stewart. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Firing to the right completely. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. And the Commodores will line it up on 1st and 10. They believe they can run right here. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wide receiver now comes in motion. The give from the gun. He's showing off there a little looseness, a little power, and he's got the first down. The Commodores have this offense rolling. On the option. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Leaves it with the back. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. And the Commodores want to crank the tempo.
You wonder now on offense, have they found something in the run game? Finally, it's been tough for them to get the run game going, but they picked up a nice gain on that last one. Let's see if they go back to it.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. They're trying to eat up some clock here. 9th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 6. Dropping back, it's Ball. Fires to the wideout.
That's on me. Bad read. You had the man in the flash down the running back, Steve. Why'd you do that?
Taking it the other way. And they
Insane.
capitalize not only on the pick,
Forcing it, brother.
That is, shit they're watching.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
Give it up to you. I have it. Give it to you. She had it. Baby, my husband.
Job by the defense securing the INT.
complete with conviction on the crosser.
Phyllis Fields.
Catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Going to go out on a limb and say they have a lot of him plays. Throw the ball to him. Already over 100 yards receiving.
Keep it simple, stupid. Just find this guy and get him the ball. Now, if you're on defense, it's pretty obvious where this team is going with the ball. You're going to have to come up with a plan to stop this guy.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple as they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The give to the single.
Yeah, right. 3-4-star strong safety.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And the pressure is going to get to him, and down he goes, and that's how the first quarter will end. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. It's good, and that was dead solid, perfect. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Ohio State is currently ahead in this one, but they're not exactly putting the Buckeyes on those helmets just yet. This is a tight one in Columbus. They're up by 10 over Penn State. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one?
Yeah, I'm not on camera because I'm butt naked, bro. That's why I'm not on camera.
Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short.
Irish woke me up for no fucking reason.
They'll go right back to him. Tackled at the 28. It's a pickup of 5.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one it was going to be a physical game. Guys are going to have to be great at the point of attack and get off blocks and make tackles. Couldn't stop the offense from picking up that first down on that one play.
He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
They'll leave it with him. He picks up maybe a couple before he stops right at the 30-yard line.
They're strong and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. There's such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have
Man, what the fuck was that, bro?
Grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground pretty quickly.
The Commodores will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the returner will be brought down. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. Moving the football, and we got the lead.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. He's looking to throw. Gets it to the back. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to
It's nothing else to see.
And a great job on the QB finding the running back, get in the football where he can do some damage.
Clearly, it's fatigue.
Most importantly, get the first down.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. They knock him down right there.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to get to.
Red pass, it's complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Well, if you're going to get first downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
They go to the draw. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the third time. It's good.
They're going to fucking field goal us to do.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. And he could not get loose on the run.
Oh, he can pitch that shit out of you.
Still sitting at their own 20 after that last one. Here's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, the inside give. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Quarterback checking the play. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires and picked off.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Leaves it with the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The give. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26.
Oh, somebody had the shit the whole time, didn't even check.
Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for
Okay, to see him. If he was still hanging with Go Hogs, he would have known. Go Hogs would have put him on.
Avoids pressure. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but he stopped him short, and it'll bring up a fourth down.
Well, it's a really nice job there on that third down, trying to get after this quarterback. And obviously they're not able to make the play in the backfield, but really nice job pursuing. You see the athleticism and the speed they have, how they play as a unit together. Only giving up a little bit of a gain, and now setting up for it.
I mean, fucking, I always do one.
You fucking.
Because the drive stalls out.
This last year, as far as like the first half and all that, I'm done. I'm done. That shit. I'm done. The only on that's everything. I'm not giving anybody
who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better
route. You got to get your man 7-7.
Linebackers have such an amazing responsibility. Got to play run, got to play pass. How about this? Seeing the run aggressively, getting downhill, and getting in the backfield and making the tackle for a loss.
Throws to the wideout. Got his man. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Commodores moving quickly to the line.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Wants to throw. It's ball. He makes the connection. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Commodores are rolling down the field.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do feel more. This is why you throw out here all offseason. I know I get some coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap on before the 2-minute warning. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least get a little
today the last day, though.
this lead before the break. Sixth play of the drive coming up. They'll try the run. Tackle was made after the first down.
No, I think.
It's in a really nice rhythm right now. It seems like no matter what they're dialing up, they're getting positive yards, and it just feels so good as a play caller when you know on first down you can get yards like that turning around at the end of the game.
Yeah, and on the other side, you're scratching your head going, what the heck can I do? You got to find something. The defense has got to find a way to create some momentum. Whatever they're doing right now, it's not working. So you got to keep going through that play sheet and maybe find something a little bit different and give this offense something to think about.
Here's the give off the left side. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man in the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Got his man all by himself. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. That is the ultimate grab and goal for the score.
I'll tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop.
How about animal?
Game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Finding out to add another. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer.
Motherfucking Gator.
So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And they finish the game with a 26-yard touchdown pass.
Yes.
Here's the return from inside his 10.
Oh, you talking about Montague, the guy?
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Tulane has the back of the offense coming out to go on the attack. They've got the lead here. Last time they set up for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
Man, I think they'll take it. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football. Put a nice drive together.
They ain't here talking
No
at
doubt,
night for
lots
they
to be
want
happy about right now here, this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Yeah.
Second down coming up. He's looking to throw.
Arkansas?
Bottle it up, lets it go. With the catch, it's Harvin. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball. Close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down. It's
almost once in a while.
so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
They'll throw it on first down. Fires
Oh, my
to the
God.
middle. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? They get him down with this offensive setup.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play,
only rich
this guy gets the ball so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. Just got to get him to the ground quickly.
They'll immediately call timeout. They are really clicking along, first and goal on just the fourth play of the drive. From the gun. Fires
Oh, my
into the end
God,
zone.
this shit.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Green Wave.
And his receiver's on fire. He's got
Yeah,
all the skills
earn this shit.
you look for in a big-time target. That's
Can't
already
be,
a second
can't be
touchdown
everywhere.
advantage.
And after the extra point, they're on
Can't
top
be
by 12.
everywhere. They ain't got nobody in y'all stadium now.
And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Holy shit,
Dang
bro.
right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can improve. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half.
Somebody fighting, man.
Line getting set on second down. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing.
Coco ass in trouble.
Off play action. And the quarterback is knocked
Finish it to the
out
air.
at the 13.
This is a good sign for these defenses.
High snap
The rate they were
ball.
going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half. This was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
Across the 25, he's got room. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Try to get it on the ground. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in New Orleans for a fun first half than you? And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this.
Come on, man. With the fucking halftime talk, bro. I want to be done with this crap today. I don't want to play this fucking game again. Oh, to tomorrow.
He has a knack for finding gaps in offense, and I can't remember a college
halftime.
player with that kind of catch radius. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Yulman Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Commodores will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Hauls it in inside his 20, and here he comes. And the returner is stopped. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive. Give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much
Don't get mad because I popped your ass, and he ain't the one that popped you. Nigga, it was me.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
There's a great saying in football. It's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmys and the Joes. Well, my Jimmy's better than your Joe.
Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on
Yes,
that one.
Coco. Yes, Coco. Come back to reality.
By that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
You see those guys get off.
Here in the background talking to his
These guys
family.
are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast and low. And the offensive line, they have no chance to
Oh.
stop these guys as quick and as fast as they
Yeah.
Now they'll run it on the toss. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of
Season with Virginia Tech, and no stuff for me.
I just sent him my first season just to see what it would be like. And if you lose, forget about it.
I love this linebacker because he's able to dissect what's happening in front of him, and he reacts downhill. He uses his speed to get to the line of scrimmage and create the negative play.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd
Now,
and
I got
13.
two athletes.
Power
But
football.
what I got to learn how to understand is
A
what is
solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
But when you get to the end, you ain't got to worry about it. They're going to tell you what the best position is.
And this offense just can't afford not to get
I'm
the
in week
first
9
down
right now. I've got 9
Already
5 stars and
trailing
7
big, and the clock is not their friend.
Looking
Looking left. Finds a man by himself. Oh, look out. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds in the end.
That's fine. That ain't got nothing to do with it.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen
I won
earlier in
the
the
game.
game.
I won the game where they
just
did it.
trying to suck those
Yeah, I
safeties
see
close to the line of
so-
scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
The Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Ball. Makes the catch. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
And when you get zone
I'm not
coverage,
anywhere
anywhere
from,
from
10 to 15
sprints
times.
off the ball, what happens that maybe starts to bail, and that wide receiver comes back, and it's easy pick and catch for the offense.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
I just want to get 4
Quarterback
stars.
making adjustments with his receivers. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Newberry trying to go with it.
I thought you were lined up.
They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing
Start to
tall,
play.
trying to
Everybody
force a
start
field goal
throwing at the
drive.
5 stars and 3 stars.
And he's
All
a
5
real
stars and 4
nowhere
stars.
man
I'm not
tackled in
fighting.
this no-gain land.
I mean,
With
you
a
gotta fight to
double-digit
beat,
deficit here in the
man.
second half, they're going to go for it on 4th
This
down.
game, if they do it like they said they're going to do it, in this game, you won't be able to stop by.
Quarterback keeper.
They ain't said it, but I'm sitting there.
And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked
That's
out.
what I can tell you. Right now, you playing the bait
Ball marked at the 26. It's first and
One
10.
thing y'all can decide if you listen to him talk about it on
from the gun.
And
he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short.
What do you call a stop time?
Like Georgia and Alabama just getting all the 5-star recruits and keeping everybody who they already got on their team can't stop out.
They give it to him again.
Well, yeah, so playing time, they did that last year. So if they're playing time is one of their things, and it's a seed, and you need a fee for them to be on your team, everybody's gonna look at you.
Also consider
what we're saying is, you can get that far this year. Because if they don't get no playing time, they're automatically transferring out.
Serious vertical right there. I tell you what, everybody in front of you, hey, I'll go by air if I need to. Good job getting in the air, getting a touchdown.
You see the big guy, maybe you feel better. Look at it.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. FIU is in front. They controlled the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by a field goal over Georgia State.
All right, so moving on with some other stuff. You guys have noticed
Thanks
it.
for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Biggest for me right now is I'm sending in, but the announcer messing up on what type of play it is, especially toward the end of the game. That's the biggest.
You said that in though, right?
I said it in. Like if you're running the football, you're like running the clock out, and it's like they're still up and still passing. It's like, look, you're handing the ball.
Sorry.
And I don't know what it is about momentum. In all the locker rooms, all the years, coaching, everything, you can't quantify and measure it. And the momentum is swung.
It's only happened at one time, but I said it in where I lost the pre-snap adjustment menu for the whole third quarter.
Even if you caught a timeout, it still didn't come back or something?
Yeah, as long as I call timeout, it's just the whole third quarter is gone. I mean, I can still make the adjustments.
Yeah, you just can, okay.
I couldn't look,
This defense has had some bright moments.
Gotcha.
They've also given up some big plays. Keep rushing the
Gotcha.
quarterback. Keep that coverage
Sometimes your brain
intact in the
gets
back
moving
end.
so fast, and you're like, fuck, what adjustment do I need to make?
Oh, yeah. In there.
Goddamn in-state, man, these motherfuckers. I don't know what their thing is for recruit battle. I don't know if they've got
for this third and long from inside their own 20.
put something else in here. Like I'm in a recruit battle with Penn State right now, and we did
Got it set up on the outside.
just keep going back and forth. You know what I mean? And you don't know who's going to win the battle, so there's got to be a way. Maybe they're not gonna, but I'm thinking maybe they put something in here. I'll give you that leg up in the battle.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's brought down a really solid effort to pick up every bit of secret on the Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes
I'm not having a hard time. The Hornets wants to recruit.
I'm
not having a hard time recruiting. I just they're getting ones that you like. Everybody's like everybody.
Defense does your part, Jesse. This offense, keep that momentum. I would say stay aggressive here.
And
It's just you gotta fight for this
drive,
one.
right?
You
Whatever's
gotta
working for you, just go back. Keep using those same playmakers to allow you to go down here and score a touchdown.
Especially loud.
Looking for a gap. He's talking. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. They'll snap it from the 48 on third and short.
I generally I started out with 20.
Based on a side adjustment. Back to pass.
Well, if you're a 6-star school, I'll start out with 20. That's 50 points per.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last
if I
play.
lose one, I can still find another one to replace that one.
Commodores have it with the first and 10. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. And he finds some solid space.
I get about 90% of the recruits I go after.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up.
90% of the recruits. Good God, you're saucy some point.
And ultimately get some points.
You might want to do the penalty.
They move the tight end all over.
Like that. Just know you need top five.
They'll go to the ground. Hard running there.
But
and
I'll
he'll
tell
be
you,
taken down, but he does have enough for the first
Georgia,
down.
man,
The Commodores have their offense in high gear.
That first season, them motherfuckers signed 15 5-stars and 5-stars, and the rest were 4-stars. They had 33.
Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. And the Commodores trying to get a touchdown on first and goal.
The running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up.
I feel like that you can go past 50 coaches. 50 coaches. Yeah. I'm not a box softball.
They have the lead. He didn't see anyone.
Yeah, like once you hit level 50,
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation.
Yeah, you can't go over. Go off for showing me that.
I don't know the highest.
Hey, NCAA was what, 54? What was the highest over there?
No, give me something. No, it was 50.
All right.
They're going to go for 2 here and try to extend that lead to a field goal.
The difference was that you could actually coach completely out.
Looking to throw its ball.
That's fucking, I don't let us like unlock everything. You know what I mean?
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Now they find themselves behind, David. Let's see if they have an answer.
Yep, losing the lead, obviously lose a little bit of momentum, but this offense, you can gain it right back, Palmer. Let's get a drive starter going. Find some guys you know you're going to make some plays for.
So that's the challenge for them. You got to answer, right? You got to take the field here. You got to execute, be physical, and regain this lead.
Using his feet to buy time. Escapes the sack. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Looking ass, boy.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power. You just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets a block. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Well, guys, Vanderbilt has the lead here as the quarter comes to a close. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play. You might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Gonna run it. It's Hawkins. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Commodores will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this.
Damn, that's a bad catch, I think.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They've hit a bit of a lull here, and they need to get things cranked up with this possession, Jesse.
Just haven't had a rhythm this last couple of possessions, but I'll tell you, the best way to get back into one.
That's what I like to hear. How much you need, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
Pass on the way, and it's picked off.
How much you need, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
Defense gets the ball back for its own.
That boy over there, big flexing, boy. How much you need, baby.
Trying to come out, but when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy.
I think Don walking around this house with his headset on, man. Straight up. Straight up. Yeah.
Give to the single back. They get him down, but not before he picks up 6 to the 7-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down. The red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The give to the tail.
I should have kept it. That's on me. Should have kept it quarterback.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Ooh, that was stupid. Ain't no 2-point.
And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty and it's a turnover. Line gets set, first down.
Out of 20 recruits, 6 of them were elite, 10 of them were stars.
He's got the back in the middle. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
As soon as this is over,
From the gun, the running back looking for
you're not going to tell me your stuff to say.
Yeah, no, I told him that. I don't know why he making that. So you cheating.
So good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams.
He said, yeah.
Unencumbered.
Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. Pocket starts to collapse. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB,
Earl said you walk around your house with a headset on.
Offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground, dudes. Will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
Yeah, Earl said that.
Tulane forced to send out the punt unit.
Yeah, see, right now my offensive coordinator is level 57.
Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield.
Yeah, 50. Usually.
Team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Vanderbilt.
Cause you ain't never got a coach that high, huh?
That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just
I was hoping I'd have time. I turned progression up the fastest. I was hoping I would have time to see what their max out at.
Can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
They'll put it in play from the
My wife
40
was on
on
that
1st and 10.
100.
Might as well give it to him again. In his sophomore season, he's really learned to find that running room.
And he's done everything for this offense today.
No, he's a stunt.
So he's now got 98 yards rushing. We're in the 4th quarter. One more carry, and this guy could eclipse the 100-yard mark.
Looking downfield, it's ball. swings it out to his running back. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down.
That's something I'm about to go into practice mode. You know.
A designed run for the quarterback.
Oh my God.
I'll do that.
Defense just cradling that fumble.
Oh shit! I think I did.
Go. I'm gonna sit. This game was basically over. Right? Just a huge play. Great job by the defense, giving their offense a chance. Now, man, it looked like it was over. Now we got a chance to go down the field, stick this thing in the end zone, and win this ball game.
And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone.
No, I give him about a week. Let everybody get their play there. Their go-tos and figure out, you know, because a lot of the guys, I don't have, you know, actually did the beta, but a lot of them won't even, you know.
Looking for productive play on first down.
Yeah.
He'll set up to throw.
Damn, it's 36 in a row. I had to play Penn State for that.
Immediately short gain there. And still
That's Penn State is good.
I mean, today, not just still
You gotta be versatile. I gotta be able to trust you in the
That's all I'm
pass
trying to say.
game. I gotta be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there.
Should have played it. That's the only net you're gonna see.
Got it in the middle. It's cool. And the defense drags him down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but
still got a big throw me on my own dynasty.
because he put it out in front
I just got you once, man. I just gotta beat you again.
Creating some distance there between him and
I don't even think we're gonna make it to the playoffs,
For
though.
that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to power their way ahead.
Oh,
And
he ain't
he's
getting
brought
in.
down, but a flag is
Sure,
also
maybe more
down.
sore looker than I am, but Jesus.
Hold it, open.
Well, every time he loses, he brings up some rule somebody broke, and I'm like, that's not even a rule.
Penalty will stall a drive. Let's see if the offense can
Like, get
overcome.
on. Somebody going for it on 4th down
A
and
big
going
play
for
this
2.
one
Like,
could be.
stop
High
him.
gain, getting late, 3rd and long coming up.
The
back goes in motion.
Yeah. I had an offensive lineman last night. They double teamed and then he killed all flat in the fucking linebacker. He was fucking beautiful.
Maybe this will breathe the life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Working that left side now. And just a
I'm averaging around, I don't know, probably 150 yards a game. I've had a couple big games where I'm with
space, but that space
you know,
just
200,
evaporated.
300. But
Great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get into the ground. You want many guys swarming
my
the
average
football,
run is about
trying to get
20
that
runs.
elusive guy on the ground.
You know, that's
Okay,
where
I
as a
mean, give me
quarterback,
curious.
you
It's
see all
bad.
those
It's
defenders
nobody
around
had.
your
That's
intended
what it's had.
target
It's
like
funny.
that. Just throw it in the ground or throw it away.
Well,
I mean, that's a
that's
completion that
what he
loses yards.
what he
Just
carries
fitting
for
your offense.
They're facing a 3rd and long.
Damn, I just topped the offensive lineman who was projected to go round 1 in the state.
Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play.
That's awesome.
Turns it
There's
left
the game
field.
left.
Oh, that was a glitch. Y'all didn't see that shit?
Makes the catch inside the 15.
My man went chasing.
And he gets it down
Crazy.
to the 4-yard line before
That's
he's
crazy.
running.
I ain't worried about it. It's a lot, man. I hate that cheat the fucking game to win. I hate cheating you game.
Shit, game will shit your ass down here.
It just did.
Play that now sets you up on the opponent's goal line, 1st and goal.
All of a sudden, they got that 700 pound running back, great 20 back.
I'm sending that motherfucker. He wouldn't go. I'm like, why the fuck?
My old coach said, don't never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Y'all notice
He'll run it to the right here and
that
try to get it
if
into
you
the
have a
end
guy
zone.
go from regular season to the transfer portal, you can't schedule a visit with that guy?
Didn't notice that.
And this offense really
Yeah, I don't know if that's a glitch or not.
running the football when it
But if that's a tip,
in the
you
fourth
know.
quarter, in crunch time,
Yeah.
take the lead in this
You-
football.
And the extra point is
I
good
would
every
report it. Just report it. We'll just see. But maybe.
lead in the fourth.
Oh, there, but I did notice that.
Ready to
But
kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
I've made a bunch of notes and sent them all in yesterday.
Yeah, I did too, man. I think I got like 5 badges now.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, you dropped it, and you didn't pick it up.
You fit throw some smoke, boy?
Get on the ball, David.
No, that's not what he said. He said you're doing a great
Go.
job. Just keep your head up. Oh, yeah, he got blasted.
You fit throw some smoke? You fit throw some smoke?
Big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense
No,
down on that last
we got a
drive.
game?
That guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make it.
And he really needed
You know, I thought you fit a barbecue. You talking about buns and bread, but yeah, man.
And the big tight end, a lot of times.
Nigga, that's called throwing up some smoke, man.
Dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out and it came to the turf. Nice job.
Oh, man.
After that incompletion, 4th and long now on your own side of the field, you're trailing in the 4th quarter. What's your go-to play call here in the passing game? Where is the matchup that you trust in to come up with a big one?
It's all good football game.
The generic ones, the ones that aren't actual team playbooks, the generic ones are actually better than the team playbooks.
Yeah, they are. I'm rocking with Pro Set.
Yeah, that's what I'm using. Pass back, I can't remember the name of the play. It's one where the tight end kind of goes to
Okay, Jesse, this is a little bit of a tight spot. You'd love to be
Good play call. I ran from it. Good play call.
But that fucking play is terrible. It's like they don't know who to throw the block.
They're just being hard. No shot. They have no
What I do like though is the fact that
he's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively.
really rushing things so
We got to try to do
we
something.
try to knock the ball down
Bring
instead
more
of
pressure. At this rate,
not
shoot,
putting
he's
it
on
to
so
the
much
rushing
fire. We might as well
quarterback.
just send everybody. Let's everybody live with the results because everything else ain't working anyways.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning.
Well, takes you down from the 10, so they go frozen and they're in the mid-80s.
Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Looking for a crease, it's Hawkins. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Wants to throw on 3rd down. He wants a big play here late. Makes the grab down the left side. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense
Oh, a
brings
lot
him
of
down.
secret heavy deal playing stuff from the Earls. They get, I'm passing.
Play fake on 1st down to throw. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Running back searching for a hole. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The RPO, fire complete to the left. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Screen pass just not working there, and you figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has...
This is caught for the late touchdown, so let's not put this one to bed just yet.
Yeah, and that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
First part of the equation complete with the touchdown. Now the 2-point try if you want to make the deficit just a field goal. Movement here from
That's
the
a
tight
big,
end.
it's a big ass.
It's ball. And he got smacked Just as he
Strong
released the
safety. That's
pass, it's
hilarious.
incomplete.
That's not a possession possession tight end. That's actually he's an athlete. He's tight end.
They're sending out the regular kickoff here, and I
He's
know they've
actually
got a couple of
78 overall
timeouts, but I
strong
don't think there's
safety. That's a
enough time
big
on the
fucking strong
clock
safety.
to pass on the onside kick.
6'6",
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive. He's productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies and trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on the offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage, probably getting blitzed. It's going to be a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation.
I'm about to go with them. I'm about to go with the Thunder, man.
No reason to do anything here except
You think they're gonna go with 2?
on 2nd and 5. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And maybe
see
they
it,
want to
man.
try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one.
That's nice. I got it. Really quarterback.
He's got great speed, and they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Looking for a man. It's Ball. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. Slips one guy. Now he's loose. And wisely gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got the first down. Now in plus territory and a chance to save themselves. He's going to pass. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here.
Oh, come on, Steve.
And the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
He just took a shot down the field.
Damn, I had his ass, man. You got to hold on to that, my boy.
Everybody thinking Hail Mary right now. I know the odds don't say you're going to
walk off home.
We have seen crazy things happen in college football.
No.
Quarterback will audible.
That's it.
They'll go back to the air on 2nd down.
I saw him too late. I saw you too late, 19. I saw you too late, 19. That's on me.
Weren't the issue, guys,
yeah, cheaply beat.
Bring together enough stops to get victory.
Yeah, good news, bad news scenario, I guess. Good news is you're going to score. This offense looks like they can be explosive and they can light up the scoreboard.
It's 2 games done. I'm done with this shit, man.
Clean up on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and welcome to college football. Right? This is how it works. A ton of points. Defenses learn as you go, but you got to get better. You got to force some turnovers, create those negative plays. You just can't give up so many points.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollock, I'm
Quit that lead. Quit that lead.
This has been another presentation of EA Sports.
Quit all of it here in a minute.
Yes.
What we felt was something that was a personal hurt. Someone had a personal thing. I just wanted to really know what's up with the community trusted him. Pastor, sheriff. He could be a really good doctor.
And export something. They scored on 2 turnovers.
Hey, did the Canadian League advance?
Oh, I don't know. I still gotta go in there and do mine.
Oh, because I know I played. I thought y'all talking to me like I was last. I played yesterday and that shit didn't do shit. Shit. Stretch. All right, let me go cook something. I ain't finna stove on smoke up like Coco, but I'm finna cook some. Tired of throwing on
I
smoke.
like doing that. Too hot outside.
That's why I ain't throwing up no goddamn smoke, man.
That's what I was asking to do. So
Call your prescriber about vision changes. If you feel your heart racing while at rest, or if you have mental changes. Depression or possible suicide cases. Common side effects include nausea.
Yeah, I feel right.
I don't like this place for me either. But when Texas A&M play for me.
I'm losing weight. I'm keeping it off. I'm lowering my CV risk.
Oh, it's 10% off now. So what the fuck do we buy it at? Not 10% off. That sucks. Oh, 10% off on the bundle.
So you talking about the game?
Yeah.
Make smoother coffee for smoother days.
Let's start with the eye chart.
What makes you think I delete?
I wonder if they'll put it on crossplane that's going to be on PC.
Okay, good point.
It still said no.
Just why